This is Transafrica Radio. Transafrica Radio, made in Africa.
A jammy jam, if you ask me, man. Sanel musician features Simmy as well as Lelo Kamau on this one titled Soneni, taking off his latest album, Africa to the World. Check it out. It's available on all digital platforms. Welcome to it in case you just joined us. You also missed out on Simmy featuring Sanel musician on a record titled Ubala, taking off her upcoming album, Tequila Ferry. That's going to be dropping on Friday. Yeah, so we're going to be up at midnight, making sure I'm like the first few people to play it out there and tell people, I love track 7. But we got Simmy in the building. Hello, madam. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm good, right?
I'm all right. How's your day been?
It's been crazy.
Yeah?
You know, trying to prepare for Ksasa. Tomorrow is the big day. My album is coming out. So, yeah. And Yashisa.
Oh, goodness. It is crazy hot.
So, yeah, I'm there juggling everything with the heat.
So are you happy with everything so far?
I'm happy. I'm so happy, excited, but nervous.
All right. Okay. That's good. Nerves are good. I've learned about that the hard way. But nerves remind you that you're doing something that you care about. I want to find out from you, are you those perfection...
Yeah.
Perfectionist, right? So the past few days and weeks you've been like, nah, I want it like this.
Not really. Okay, I thought maybe you were asking with regards to the album. I think
we're gonna get into that. I just want to find out about the preparations to the launch.
Yes, because you especially when you know what you want and what you're looking for. I mean, I know what vibe I want in terms of like the clothes and everything. And when you're just not finding that, you're like, oh my god, everything is crashing down. But at the same time, I'm chilled. That's the thing. I get to a point where I'm like, you know what, whatever.
All right. When's your birthday?
9 July.
9 July. I inkinga. All right then, we'll keep it moving. We got Simmy in the building. I don't want to get into that. But a huge shout out goes out to everybody tuned in all across the continent. We see you. Ranzo sending in a question. The likes of Priscilla, Bongani, everybody are sending us questions. Simmy's in the building. I really want to talk to you about the beginning, right? Because right now, for most of us who've heard your music and those that are going to hear the music, we are shocked and amazed and really falling in love with the music and the vibe.
That's dope.
I want to find out the beginnings. When did you want to take this thing seriously? And what happened that made you decide to take this journey into the arts world?
I won't lie, I've been interested in the entertainment industry as a whole, Jay, from like primary, you know. So when I got to Evasi, I started auditioning for like interviews for presenting because I was just trying to run away from music and thinking, who would like Ivois Kasim, you know? But at the same time, I met Umondi Sanela's younger brother, who then Monkamanisa with Sanel, and then that's how we got to meet each other in varsity as well. And then, you know, at the time I was like, you know what, right now I'm studying, so maybe in a few years time when I'm done with my degree. So I get here to Joburg. Actually, when I got here, I auditioned for Idols. And a funny story, I got to like producers where you audition by producers and stuff. So I was like, okay, maybe this is not really for me. But then like after a few months, I started my 9 to 5 and it was hectic there. But at the same time, I'm like, but I'm not really in love with this. But the funny thing is, even at that time, I was still working with Sanel because when I got to Joburg, I contacted Sanel. So I was still in studio and working my 9 to 5 as well. But then it came to a point where I was like, I can't do both. I'm really passionate about this. And even God can't even bless me for both. So I had to leave other for another. So I left and but with regards to music, when I actually realized I want to do this, it was 2016.
2016.
Yeah.
Wow, 2 years ago, and look at you. Look at you. Winning at this life thing. So tell me, what were you studying exactly?
I was studying social sciences. And I need to be honest. Oh my God, I hope my parents are not listening.
Yeah?
Because, you know, when you're studying, you're like, I know this is a ticket for me to, like, leave home. Yeah.
I think a lot of ladies do that. Guys
Yeah.
are not sort of thinking like that.
No, I knew. I was like, I'm going to varsity. I'm going to do this degree. And, like, within 3 years, I was done. And I was like, yes, I have a reason to leave home. I'm going to Joburg.
Yeah.
I get here. I call Umahlalela, and yeah, that's where it started.
That's where it all started.
Yeah.
So tell me, what were the inspirations that you were listening to even before you met Umahlalela and you started making the music? But who were you vibing to, especially at home in the neighborhood? What was the music that you really gravitated towards?
I'll be honest, I grew up in a very musical household, especially my dad. So that's why I always say I'm an old soul, because in Kuluba Bedlala, like Soul Brothers, Brenna Fassi and the Big Dudes, my favorite, Dr. Letambulu and Babu Kefa. So it's that combination. That's why music, most of the songs, there's like an inspiration or a vibe of music Kwakdala, and then I try to take that and turn it into like a new vibe. So I'll say most of the people that have inspired me are my sister Dala more than, you know, Abantu Bamanje.
And I like the fact that it's artists from here that inspire.
They from here.
Yeah.
They from here. My dad was that person. Oh yeah. Well, he did play some Dobie Gray.
Yeah.
That's why I don't mind being like Ngiesava, you know. I don't like being mushy and yeah.
We're gonna talk about that record because yeah. It really hooked a lot of individuals. Yesterday I bumped into a friend of mine when I got home, and he was like raving. He was like, when is this thing dropping? Hey, this thing is fire, man. So, because he was vibing to Ngiesaba, and I think before that, people were vibing to now, because as you've been rolling out the singles off the pre-release, I think more and more people are warming up to the sound.
Yeah.
For me, it reminded me of a group. I only know one song, and I can't remember the name of the song, but it's Mina Nawe.
Yeah.
Right? They had,
yes, from Durban.
From Durban. They had this calm,
I remember them.
yet happy sound, and they could say anything on a record, and you'd be like, yeah,
I remember one song, and that's the only song I loved.
I think that's the only one. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
Because I was listening again this morning, and because we've been listening. It's a story for another day, and I was like, oh, okay. Actually, I think I know why I gravitated towards that, because you speak of Soul Brothers, and last week I had an artist by the name Aubrey Kwana, and he also spoke about Soul Brothers. Which part of KZN are you from?
Msinga.
Yeah,
like
I'm lost now.
It's next to shucks. It's not the Midlands, but it's Umzinyati. I'm sure you probably also don't know Umzinyati. But it's like 2 hours away from Pietermaritzburg.
2 hours away.
Yeah.
Okay, Pietermaritzburg. Okay, yeah, I get it. All right. Okay. So in the neighborhood, Soul Brothers was the general consensus, and the other sounds, obviously.
I'll be honest. From my neighborhood, it was mostly umaskandi and house, and it's such a weird vibe, because it's not even ilogishi, it's emakaya, but at the same time, in terms of music, they are that advanced. You know, they were able to. But I mean, I honestly say I got it from Mubaba, my dad. Like the music he played. Yeah. I heard it from him, nowhere else. I'll be honest with that.
Okay. Awesome stuff. We got Simmy in the building in case you just tuned in. Do the right thing. Send us commentary, questions, the whole shebang. Find me on Twitter. It's at Transafrica872. On Facebook, transafricaradio.net. And do not forget, you can also send us that WhatsApp voice notes. It's +27 7925 44329. Simmy, so a lot has happened in a really short space of time, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It's roughly 11 months now.
Yeah.
It's 11 months now, right?
Yes.
Because that's when I'm obviously there was work before, right? But that's when you first put out material.
Right. Yeah.
And what's the journey been like, and seeing people receive the music?
Oh, it's been beautiful, man. Especially when someone doesn't know your face, but they love the song. Like, it's playing, especially when you go to like public places like a club, and the song is playing and people are going crazy, but they're not even recognizing that it's you sitting there
right next to
you're the vocalist. So it's very beautiful to watch. So I think the feedback has been positive, and it has inspired me to actually, you know, push harder in terms of actually producing more music as well. So I'll definitely say South Africa has been awesome. Just not South Africa, actually. Like
everybody.
Africa, it's been beautiful, man. It's been really beautiful.
All right, let's get into this record titled Umahlalela, right? And then when we come back, I want you to break down the lyrics. So because you've got a really great way to tell the story in your music.
Yeah.
And I want to get into that. Taking more of your questions, I will be relaying the messages to Simmy in the studio. I know you're probably trying to kill me, but do the right thing. This is the station of the gods, the Transafrica Radio, and Ntokozo Botjie in with the Simmy right here on the Re-Up.
This is the Re-Up. This is Transafrica Radio.
You gotta love the vibe, man. Definitely one for a road trip in December. Do the right thing, get your loved ones. No sides, take the mains, man. Let's have some good, clean fun. Simmy with Umahlalela right here on the Station of the Gods. This is the Re-Up. My name is Ntokozo Botjie. We have her in the studio. A lot of messages coming through. Ranzo saying, hey, I love Simmy. Please tell her I love her. Also, Priscilla also said, I must tell you that you're cute.
Thank you.
and then there's another message that says, I think she's phenomenal. She's a phenomenal songwriter. Please ask her was it intentional to sing in Zulu only, and why? I love it, by the way.
It was. It was that thing of like as much, because if you can hear the sound is not really just like African, but it's someone everyone can listen to, but at the same time it's in Zulu. So yes, it was trying to say, okay, let's see if other people will actually love the music even though it's not in their language, but also just to show where I come from. I'm a Zulu girl, so yeah, it's the whole album and myself as a songwriter as well. It's just to show who Simmy is, where she comes from, etc.
Yeah, and then she goes on to say, please ask her where she draws her inspiration from to write music.
In terms of inspiration, really, I always say I'm a storyteller. Sometimes it's what can I say? It's a mixture of what I've been through and a mixture of what I've seen other people go through as well. And then I take that and share it as a story so that everyone who's listening, whether it's a guy or a girl, anyone can relate. So basically, it's just telling a story. So my inspiration comes from really stuff that I've experienced, previously, or yeah,
we'll talk about that too. And then we got a voice note here from Ranzo again. I just want to quickly go through all of these.
Simmy, I love you. I absolutely love you. Like, you don't understand when I say I love you, Jay. My goodness, I'm your biggest fan. My name is Ranzu. I just wanted to say I love you. I've already submitted my question through to Ntokozo, but for me, I'm sorry, I'm driving actually, so I just tuned it. I don't know if he's already asked you this question, but I wanted to find out, what is the meaning of the name of your album, Tequila Fairy, and why did you choose that name specifically? What does it mean?
Okay, so I come from Tequila Fairy, which is Tugelaffery, and then the fairy part, I'm that girl. I've always been in love with fairy tales, and so that's why even in music, as I said, I'm a storyteller. So, but at the same time, I also wanted to have that fairy type of vibe, spreading the musical magic everywhere. So I'm like Tugelaffery. I'm a fairy from a rural place. Like, it's like basically the story that I'm trying to share is that dreams don't only happen for people who are just in the suburbs or whatever, but a girl from where I come from can also dream, to inspire the people musically as well.
Okay. She really thinks about everything she does, and I like that about her. I got a message here from Bongani Mfisi. I don't think you'll be able to answer, but I'm going to ask it anyway. He says, what's her charge for a feature?
Charge for a feature?
Yeah. See what I mean?
Okay. Oh my God, there's no fee. Like, the people that I've worked with, no one paid anything. It's just that thing of being at the right place at the right time, and just vibing and working on a song, and then it happens like that. But honestly, I don't know anything about fees.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming, trust me. You're going to have people coming to your inbox and asking you, tell me about the inbox. What's it like? Because I was there too in your DMs. And you probably thought, this guy, I'm waiting for the interview. And
I waited. I'm like, when they told me, I was like, finally.
But I had to wait because I also thought for myself, I'm like, I don't know what's coming next. And I feel like I'm vibing and it's all good and proper now, but we have to wait because I wanted it to happen when I feel like the time is right, when people are interested, where the music is out there and she's packaged
There's
herself.
More to talk about it as well. Yeah.
Because when we found out about you, everyone is still trying to figure out what's going on. Also, people are trying to figure out, are you and Sanel dating?
No. We just work together.
Okay, yeah. We put it out there. You see, now you know, guys, go ahead. DM,
I was on every song with him, so people are like,
And then they and Sanel were together. Aye. You know, people, I've heard guys be like, nah, it's impossible, bruh. It's So we've cleared that up, guys.
Yeah.
You're free to DM. Don't harass her. Be nice.
Please keep calling me Simmy. It's so.
Ah, man, that's cute. Oh, that's all that gents. I know. I like the guys out there. Keep on calling us silly. We have Simmy in the building. In case you just joined us, talking all things music, trying to figure out, pick her brain actually, just to figure out where she is right now and where she wants to go. And talking about where you want to go, I've seen a lot of South African artists. At first, it was all about going to America.
Yeah.
And I feel like now. Most artists are like, nah, I want to go to Kenya.
Yeah.
I want to go to West Africa. I want to go to East and the North of Africa, Central Africa. What do you think about the current music that's coming out of Africa? And where do you see yourself within all of that?
It's really dope. What I love about us African artists is we don't stay in one place. Every year a new song comes out and it's a new sound. Everyone is trying to challenge themselves. So that's one thing I'll really say that I love about African artists and their music. And where I see myself, obviously, I would love to work with more South African artists on my next album. Even African as a whole. So, but I won't lie and say I wouldn't like to work with anyone from outside of South Africa as well. That's something that I would love to happen. I hope someone out there wants to work with me. But no, I'll be honest. Most importantly, it's that our music.
I'll call a few people. I'm not even kidding.
Please let me know. And I must say, outside of Africa, I like the whole UK vibe. It's really dope.
It's Africa out there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think that's why I'm also just vibing with the music as well. It's really beautiful. So those are one of the places that I also like to expand to as well.
Talking about features, you got Sanel as well as Stone, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen this Stone. I know Stone from Bongo Muffin we had in the studio.
It's actually S-Tone.
S-Tone.
He's from
S-Tone
as well. Was a Swatini, yeah.
Swatini, I know. I think he was here not so long.
He was.
Yeah, the music thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And why decide to only have these two gentlemen and why give us 12 songs? Because I have a feeling you have a long list of other songs. Yeah.
It's honestly, it's that thing of creating mystery because I promise you there are more songs, but also, I just want to, right now I feel like 12 songs is okay for now. Let me not give everything and then see how the people, give feedback with regards to that. And with regards to the features, it's not actually just S-Tone, it's S-Tone and then Claudio actually is one of the people that were involved in the production of Umahlalela. So it's Claudio and then Dr. Moruti as well is involved in track 1. So beautiful producers, you won't even hear that it's different people. That's how much they just blended together, and it was just beautiful for me. So I think I didn't want it to be just an album of Usimi, but I also like the fact that I didn't feature a lot of people.
No, okay, cool. and I want to find out, when you were making the 12 songs that made it onto Tequila Ferry, were you making them for the album or were you just making music?
Some of the songs I was just making music. For example, Inawe, Ne Vele, you'll see those songs were after the album was complete. And then all of a sudden there's Now, and we're like, oh my God, no, this one cannot be outside of the album. So yeah, we just put it in. So I think maybe it's 8 songs that were made for the album. The rest, just even Ingonile, it was just a song that was made outside of the album. So yeah, not every song was made for specifically Tequila Ferry.
And you've been signing deals now. We congratulate you for the deals and the moves.
Thank you. Yeah.
And I like the fact that it seems, because I don't know, but it seems from a distance that you got a tight group of people that are doing as much as possible to make sure that Simmy is doing the most in the game. And keeping you consistent, as I said, from 11 months ago, and making sure that you're growing consistently.
Exactly.
How do you work around that? And do you butt heads at some point where really I don't want to do this, but hey, they're telling me to do it?
Yeah. Well, basically, firstly, I must say I have the best family ever in terms of the people that I work with. And yes, sometimes, you will be like, no, but I want to release this song. And then they're like, no, but right now, this song could be the best because 1, 2, and 3. And then you're like, oh, well, number one, these people have experience. Number two, you also listen and be like, okay, maybe, why don't I view this opinion as maybe like a fan would, not because maybe as much as I love that specific song, like a larger group of people would like a different song. So I always take it at that view to say, okay, let me take someone else's opinion for once and just relax. So yeah, it does happen, but most of the time it's always positive results that come from it.
All right. Awesome stuff. Simmy is in the building. We'll continue the conversation after we get into Nawe. Because, no, man, we got to talk about the writing skills. And who are you talking about? That's what we need to find out about. This is Simmy with Nawe all across the globe.
This is Transafrica Radio.
Simmy with Nawe right here on the station of the gods at Transafrica Radio, man. 10 minutes after 6 p.m. Central African time. Welcome to it in case you just joined us. The name is Ntokozo Botjie. Monday to Friday between 5 and 8 p.m. Central African time. This is what goes down. 100% African music, 24/7, 365, sometimes 366, because Gregorians, eh? But we have Simmy in the building. Nawe. Break it down. You said you wrote this one after you had finished the album, and then obviously you fought way to get back into the album. But you said that you were free, and you had less stress and less pressure when you were writing this. Who were you thinking about?
I was waiting for this question.
Yeah,
you asking me. I won't lie.
There gotta be someone.
Number one, I love love.
This is the media answer.
Number two, I love talking about love. Number three, I love like movies, chick flicks and stuff. So if I see a scene, and I could see a scene the day before and I'm like, oh wow, this guy is so cute, and I'm like, oh okay, so she's actually meeting the love of her life right now. And then I'll just take that and I'll maybe put myself in her shoes and be like, okay, how would I feel about that? And then I can just tell a story from that. So in Nawe, to be honest, in Nawe it was first the chorus, because we were in studio.
I just find it hard to believe you right now.
Shame. I'm telling you the truth.
Okay, I believe you.
We're in studio, and then Umahlalela the beat and everything. The beat was made in front of me and everything. And then I was just like, okay, what can I say here? Because for me, it's soulful even before the words come in. So I'm like, okay. And then the song just sat there for like a week without lyrics and everything. It was just that hook. So this other day, I'm alone in studio. That's even the day that I learned to record myself, because I was like, no, it's that thing. When you're a writer, you know when you would need to write something or you need to tell a specific story. So I was like, you know what, I need to go in. I learned how to record. I wrote the lyrics and then I went in. And at that time, I was inspired by a lot of Maskandi music. I was listening to a lot of Maskandi music, specifically Upeg Muzlutul. And I was like, okay, I would love to go in, but in a more soulful way. And then I just went in on the song and I told the guys, okay, this is what I have, and they actually loved it. And I was like, okay, freedom, definition of freedom. So I was really free, and I went in even putting myself in the shoes of someone who's like in love and has found that specific person for themselves. So it was really easy for me.
Have you ever been in love?
I have.
Yeah?
I have, man. I have. That's why I'm saying I'm a person who just loves, loving. I have in the past. And so I was young.
Emphasis on the past, gents.
Yeah. So I don't know if it was love or it was just Simmy being Simmy.
Okay. There's a thin line.
There's a thin line, But yeah, whatever it was, it felt good. So yeah. That is it.
We got a message here from Nolutando, listening in all the way from Pretoria, South Africa. Says, tell her I love her.
I love you too.
Yeah. Another message here coming through from, I got a name. That was Mbata Mbali Nolutando. Mbali, are you popping up everywhere?
She's there.
Okay,
yes,
I don't know,
Mbali.
but she says, tell her I love her.
I love her too, again.
All right, Cody Mukhali, also in Pretoria, saying, oh, Simmy girl, I just love you too much.
Oh, uthando.
You see, it revolves around, yeah.
Yes, Simmy loves love.
Ah, my goodness. Yeah, we have her in the building. Simmy, so videos, we haven't been, like, are you really not into pictures and visuals and showing people who you are and stuff like that?
I don't know if it's okay for me to share that, but I don't.
You don't?
It's weird, but yeah, like if like most of my pictures are selfies. So
and you keep them to yourself.
Well, I share some, but I'm more comfortable when it's just me in a room and I'm like, hey. But when it's someone standing there, you know, I'm just like, okay, what do I do? Do I smile? It's just weird for me, I guess. I'm a little shy, but not that shy.
It doesn't show. It's really cool that you can hide it. Also, I want to find out, should people be on the lookout if you were to drop a video? What should people be on the lookout for?
Yes, people should definitely be on the lookout.
I feel like on Friday they might just surprise us.
Exactly. You know, you never know. Everything is just exclusive. Even the album is coming out on Friday, so expect whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ividoye Ntaba Zuguti is coming out soon.
Nice.
And yes, my second single, Umahlalela, the video is also coming out soon. So yeah, they're all dope. I can't wait to share.
I want to see this. So we're definitely looking forward to seeing that. Also, I had so much to ask. Ngesaba, right?
Yeah.
This is also a story that you saw from someone else.
Ngesaba is... Okay, let me first... I always feel like I need to start from the beginning. So Ngesaba was... as I say, Umaskandi has played a really huge part in the way that I write music and whatnot. So there's an old Maskandi song. It's Ngesaba, Elangonya, Ngesaba.
Okay. There's a friend of mine who likes Maskandi.
Yeah. So from that song, it was not really a love song. So from that, I just loved that whole hook. And I was like, okay, what if I turn it into a love song? And maybe, you know, it's something that I've experienced in the past.
I'm not going to believe anything from now on. So you can lie as much as you want.
So yeah, it was that just... that's why I said Umuzukwam is not specifically for just ladies.
Sure.
But for everyone, you know, everyone who's given in on love and being like, you know what, I'm going to let myself feel. And then you are disappointed at the end. And then you're like, you know what, I'm never doing this thing again. You know, I'm afraid to just fall in love, you know, without being actually cautious. What's okay if I go in, what's going to happen? So it's that song. It's that song, but that's not where it started, as I just said.
Okay. I believe you. We have Simmy in the building. Cody Mukhali says, oh my, can't you drop a little number nyana freestyle mongwaning?
Freestyle?
I don't know. They want you to sing something.
Kanjan, like my own songs or just...
Yeah, I think that's why we like Simmy, right? To sing her own songs.
Okay, let me sing. It's like a freestyle that I've been working on. So it goes like...
Wow. Hey, this thing is real, ne? It's no auto-tune in the studio. It's real.
I excuse my voice, like I'm just...
You've been around. It's been a hectic day. I understand. Simmy's in the building in case you just joined us. Spam Dlalose says she's such a flame. Spa, we see you. Thank you very much. Let's get into Ngesaba. When you get back, we're about to wrap things up. But thank you very much for tuning in. Simmy is in the building. Tequila Ferry drops on the 16th of November. Check it out on all digital platforms. Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Symphy. Depending on which side of the world you are, she'll do the things for you.
Don't even check it. Get it, like... Please.
Okay.
This is Transafrica Radio.
This one blew me away the first time I heard it. This is Simmy with Ngiesaba taking off her upcoming album, which drops on Friday, Tequila Ferry. Do the right thing. As she said, get it. Don't check it out. Get the album. It's out on Friday. We have Simmy in the building. Some messages coming through on that WhatsApp line. Lesejo all the way in Soweto saying, how blessed is house music to have such an angelic voice though.
Aww.
And then we got another message here from Woo, listening in all the way from Canada, Toronto, saying her voice is beautiful.
Out there in Canada. Thank you.
But it's crazy. You'll see.
Man.
You will see. That's what I'm saying. If you really want to do that feature, I will organize. But anyway, thank you very much for joining us, Simmy.
Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Yo, it's been a long time coming.
Been waiting.
Yeah. And they always say never keep a lady waiting, you know. And I just had to be that guy. But I think it's the perfect time to come and have a chat about this and get people ready for what's going to be happening.
Yeah.
I know a couple of fans are going to be allowed to be at your listening session tomorrow.
Yes, a couple of fans. If they entered the competition, I hope they did. And I'll say this again, it was not just for, Joburg people.
Yes.
Even people outside of Joburg, if they're willing to take a trip for the ferry.
Yes.
So, please enter. Maybe, we can still stand a chance.
All right. Awesome stuff. Someone's sending in a voice note. I'm trying to let you in. I'm not supposed to be putting you in, but I'm putting you on.
Can I just get a dance floor right now? Hey. Yo. Hey. Loving the jam, loving the show.
Thank you.
We love you.
Oh my goodness. It's all about love when Simmy's in the building. So, guys, if you're not about love, stay at home. Stay at home. That's all I'm going to say. So, the videos are going to be out in Ndaba Zugute first, and then we get into Ubala, ne?
I'm not saying which one is going to come out first, but be ready for both of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Coming out.
And where can people see you soon?
Performing, okay. So Friday I'm in Durban, Ikakasi FM for the other listening session. And then Saturday I'm at Elements, Northgate. So yes.
Yeah, in Joburg?
Yep.
Oh, you win.
So please come there in numbers. And then there's another event on Sunday. Let me just quickly check so I don't make this mistake. Oh my God.
Northgate, Baba. It's around the corner.
Please be there.
I think I'll change my whole life plan.
Okay, I can't find this, but yeah.
Is it? You didn't post it on Instagram?
It's Katlehong. I'm just gonna confirm.
In Katlehong, K1.
Yeah, I'm gonna confirm on Instagram where it is and everything.
Yeah, on Instagram it's at Simmy SA.
At Simmy Music SA.
Music SA.
We are born Ntokozo.
No, but on Facebook it's the other.
Yeah, Facebook it's Simmy SA.
Yeah.
Don't cry.
No, but I'm trying to make sure. My goodness.
And then
9th of July is
Simmy Music SA as well.
Oh, Simmy Music SA is here. Okay. So, man, it's been a beautiful one. I must say, it's 26 minutes after 6 p.m. And I could go on and talk about more. And I want to find out about the vibe, especially how African are you? I'm talking religion, I'm talking tradition, I'm talking culture, and all of that. Where I am Samu, what's going down?
I am Samu from Gagogo and everything. Yawaz Samu, and then at home, Christian. I love God.
Okay.
So I got a bit of both. That's why I actually never. I don't feel negative about any of the two because I know both.
Yeah.
For me, it's how I grew up. I get a bit of this, and then at home, there's God. But I always say it's the spirit. It all involves spirituality. So if you believe hardly in something and believe that it's if you believe in it, and then it's gonna work for you that way, it matters.
Yeah.
So
what's the weirdest question a fan has asked you?
Weirdest?
Like I can get it. This is Simmy. This is me.
This is Simmy. Oh my God. The weirdest. I don't know. One was like, Upumuntu wako. I'm like, huh? I'm there taking pictures like, Upumuntu wako ngi single mina Simmy. I'm like,
ooh,
okay.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. That is super weird, I must say. Simmy, it's been a beautiful one. It's been amazing. Thank you very much for having a chat with us. The podcast, as well as visuals, will be up real soon on social media. Just follow at Transafrica 872. We'll keep you abreast. Don't forget, the album drops on Friday, the 16th of November. Tequila is the name of it. It'll be available on all digital platforms across the globe. Yes, woo-woo in Toronto. Call your friends. Tell them to listen out there in what's the other cities in Canada? Forget them now. It's done. Vancouver and all of that. Sure. Yeah. Do the right thing. Man, we watch TV. The sounds of Simmy with Umahlalela taking off the album Tequila. And when we get back, we get into Discovered on the Re-Up.
This is Transafrica Radio.